Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, Loy Machedo here. I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people get well-paying jobs in the Middle East, especially Dubai, UAE. And people also book my services for personal coaching, professional coaching, whether career, relationships, whatever. Details are put down below. Okay, so I had, put this announcement on my community tab. The final Ask Me Anything for 2023. Okay, so every month I have an Ask Me Anything where the community asks me whatever questions they have. And if in case you have something confidential and private, you can email it to me. Okay, and I'll do my best to answer all of them, either in a separate video or together. So, literally the first question, almost the first question that I received, which I thought I would make a separate video, was this one. This is by the user @BELPEN13, BellPen13. Okay, the young lady, she asks me, "Sir, what does it mean when a guy is so busy all the time? Does it mean he's really busy or just lost interest? Thank you, sir." And my response to her was, "A very good question and good topic. I'll make an entire video inspired by your question. Thank you." And this is exactly what I'm doing. So I thought I would share my views on this. Feel free to put down your views because, people generally read, and I'm sure this young woman, she'll also be reading your comments. So that, her question in itself made me think of a topic which I titled as the 10 red flags or clues which prove that your relationship will break up. First, let me answer her question in just one line. Then after that, I'll give you the 10 red flags which clearly indicate that your relationship will break up. Many a times, these signals pop up and they're literally, looking at you right at the face, but you just try to either ignore it or you think, no, this is just me overacting. Okay. So what does it mean when a guy is busy all the time? It's obvious if a guy is busy all the time, especially men. When they're busy, it's definitely that they've lost interest. Because I can tell you this much: if a guy is attracted to a girl and it's a new relationship, and especially if he wants sex, men, especially men and boys, they will do anything and everything. They will, like they say, separate heaven and earth. They will literally give all the possible reasons to make sure that they are free for you. They will tell their workplace and their boss that they are sick. They will escape commitments. They will somehow squeeze time for you. But if they say that they are busy, okay, not see, once if you say it when you're genuine, fine. But if you keep saying you're busy, it's obvious he has lost interest. So my dear Bell Pen, this is nothing but an explicit red flag that he has lost interest. And if you factor in, I don't know, I'm just assuming, if you factor in that you have given him sex, you have given your body to him, because the most precious thing a girl has is her body. And the biggest prize a guy can get is your body. Okay? So if he has got your body, that is sex, then finished. Once you get, it's like you're taking part in a competition and you get the big prize, the grand prize. And after you win the grand prize, is there any incentive for you to work hard, to keep, giving your best? No. So, don't take it the wrong way, but I'm telling you this: once a girl gives her body, the guy has got what he wanted. It's like a buffet. You want to eat and you're eager when you're hungry, but once you start eating, you lose interest because you're full. So basically that. So I hope this answers your question. But coming to the topic that you inspired, here I'll give you 10 red flags that give you absolute and explicit clues that your relationship will break up. Okay? So these are the 10 in no particular order. The first one, the guy or the girl, before they give you time, effort, and money. Remember these three, huh? Time, effort, and money. Initially, the intensity or the amount that they give you versus what they're giving you now, if it decreases, that's the first red flag. Because initially, when a guy or girl really wants the relationship or really is interested, or it's something new, or the anticipation level is high, they will literally do whatever it takes to spend the maximum time. You remember, I'm pretty sure when you are new in the relationship, the guy just wants to talk to you, or the girl just wants to talk to you for hours and hours. You don't have to sleep. You don't care whether you have to go to work the next day. You might even take a sick leave. You will give an excuse from your office and come home and or take you somewhere out. So the time that is being spent, the effort, initially when you're new in the relationship, you not only go to a barber shop, you go to a beauty parlor, you wear new clothes, you put the perfume, you guys literally go to the gym to get their muscles pumped up. Girls make sure that they go to the beauty parlor and, all from getting a bikini wax to everything else and perfect hair and perfect hairdo. So the effort that is involved in making, impressing your partner, even the way the guy or the girl dresses up and presents themselves in front of you. Okay. The intensity when the relationship is new versus after a couple of weeks or months, if it is reduced. And third one is the money. Starting guys really love to spend no matter what it takes. They'll buy you teddy bears, they'll buy you chocolates, they'll take you out, they will give you romantic talk, and they'll just want to hear you talk. Whatever you say, they'll be listening like this. But once, they get what they want, everything they got, up, down, left, right, everything, you give them the flavor of the month. Then after a couple of months, like it's like eating a pizza every single day. You get fed up of it. Finally, you'll be like, he doesn't even spend money. He doesn't even. In fact, if you tell him, how about this? Is this nice? He'll say, no, it's not. This is too expensive. We'll buy during later. So it becomes more like a married couple that has got bored of the relationship. So you understand time, effort, and money. That's point number one. Point number two is the number of excuses and reasons not to do something increases quite a lot. Initially, nothing that you want is no. Okay, they'll always try to figure out a way to do it and they'll say yes. But later on, when the relationship goes for quite some time, there's always a justifiable reason. Oh, there is too much work. Oh, I'm not feeling like it. Oh, I'm telling you, my parents, this or that. They'll give you literally anything and everything. Even they'll tell you, even a girl will tell you, I'm not keeping to. I might get my periods after a couple of. Yeah. I know this sounds kind of stupid, but when they really want you, they wouldn't care even if they get their periods. It's that intense. But later on, it's like even if the weather is not, no, I'm not feeling like it. So the excuses increase for not to do something. That's the red flag number two. The red flag number three is, uh, starting when you are together in the relationship, they always want to be alone with you. Okay, initially, let's say a Filipina, if you want to meet her for the first time, she'd always uh, come with her friend. Filipinos always, they come with their friend or two, three friends, or in some cases, they bring the whole bloody village because they're meeting you for the first time. They not only do this for safety, because, who knows, you might be a serial killer, but also they feel happy that a friend is there and, they just feel very uncomfortable meeting a stranger for the first time. But if they have their friends, they feel a little safe and they feel a little comfortable. Okay. But after that, when they know you, they would love to be alone with you. They would love to go to dinner alone with you. They love to go clubs or, movies, everything alone, lovey-dovey, holding hands, eating popcorn, putting in your mouth and smooching, kissing, and, nobody's watching in the theater, suddenly go down, all the stuff, the ups and downs. I've done all of it. Okay. However, once the relationship reaches a I don't know, not stalemate, reaches a stale part of it, it they don't want to be alone. Like, for example, if they go out, they'll say, let's go out to meet our friends. Let's go out with the friends to a picnic. Let's go out for an overnight stay with the whole group. Let's go out with the gang, I want to show my uncle and auntie about so and so. And, so it's always with the company, and you don't tend to have the privacy. It's no longer there. That's number three. That is also a red flag. For guys, it's always with friends. They'll always go with friends, and they'll always go for his type of movies, his type of outing, his type of games. So he doesn't want to be alone. Point number four is this one is pretty explicit, especially with boys or guys. Romance is less, initially when they're just getting to know you, they would want to talk to you for, I don't know, hours and days just to get one kiss. The kiss is the reward. And they'll, like when you see a romantic movie, the first kiss is like so slow, and you can feel the lips touching, and it's like magic, and the heart is beating, and you can feel the breath, and you can feel her smell, and you can literally sense her. But once after the relationship has gone through quite a number of phases, it's straight away, come, let's fuck. You know, he'll just want to take off your clothes and let's start fucking and let's start having sex, or he'll just like, I want a blowjob, I'm feeling horny. That kind of thing. So there'll be less foreplay, more immediate response, and you need to keep her happy. And in terms of girls, there are some girls who are pretty dominating who will just say that, I want you to satisfy me. Today I'm feeling a little horny. How about going down on me? Or do you want to fuck? That kind of thing. Okay. So romance is less. The hardcore stuff is more. That itself should tell you that, or they're not in a mood. That's even worse. Do you want to, hey, do you want to? No, I'm just too tired. Okay. So that also is a red flag. Number five is very much into personal grooming. Guys, especially. Girls, out of all the girls I've been with, they always have kept themselves grooming well. I've also made sure. But I've noticed with most other people, where they really spend a lot of time getting their hair, I don't have hair, okay, getting their hair do, getting a new shirt, new perfume, and all that. The personal grooming is at the highest level when the relationship just starts, because they want to make an amazing impression. Like, especially when they go to a nightclub, they want to look the best, like attractive, and especially girls, when they go, they want to look the super sexy, ultra hot, skimpy outfit. So that is for you. But once the relationship reaches boring part, the personal grooming and attractiveness is not for you, is for others. Okay. And it's like you do whatever it takes to get into the mood. Let's say, for example, the guy is coming to pick you up. He will make sure that the car is extra clean, that there is maybe, I don't know, a fur, this thing on the seat, and there's this perfume that you like, and the lights and the music, and it's pretty cool, and he looks amazingly sexy. It's very inviting. You feel like, wow, I want to make love in the car, I want to stay in the car. But once he gets to know you, and he'll just come from his office directly, literally sweaty, maybe all grease and everything, dirt on the face from the whole day of being outside, and he'll look tired, and he'll have black marks, and the car will look ordinary. There'll be maybe Pepsi, or crisps, or there'll be tissue box. You'll literally have to move something just to sit down in the car, and you'll see something below your leg and all that. So there's no much more extra attention being paid to you. That's point number five. Point number six, this is massive, is there'll constantly be arguments and disagreements. Okay, for any stupid thing, the mood can change. Whether you go for a dinner, or the food is not good, or you're late, or initially when the guy is madly in love with you, even if you take half an hour to 45 minutes just to dress up, he'll be like, it's okay, he'll not mind it much. But later on during the relationship, if you're late by 5 minutes, what the fuck, come on, let's go, every time you're this thing. So, and whatever you discuss, whatever you talk, there'll always be some, losing the temper, or having the argument, or, disagreements. So it's no longer fun. Point number seven is, this one is pretty sneaky, is the defensive part. either of the partner tends to become very defensive. It's like a, if something dies in your house, a rat or a lizard, you get that smell. You're like, there's some foul smell somewhere, or let's say from the toilet or something, or the sewage. So it's like you get this bad feeling. It's not a bad smell. You get a bad feeling in the relationship that, you know, in fact, even that doubt or the question, if it comes to your mind that, is he telling me lies, or is he losing interest, or, you know, is our relationship working out? That itself is a massive red flag, because your intuitive sense is talking to you and telling you, see, listen, man, things are not working out. And when you feel that there is some secrecy or there's something that is hiding, if you have that gut feeling, or, you feel the need that he has to explain himself or she has to explain herself, like she's just come from outside and you're like, where did you go? Like, who were you with? Or that itself, or you're working extra hours in the office, like, what the hell is going on? And you see her lipstick or you see her dressed up well and you feel something funny. That itself, the defensive, tension that is there, is also a red flag. That's number 7. Number 8 is your communication becomes less and less and less, or there is nothing to communicate. Initially, there is so much to talk about, and she will listen and you will listen, and it's so romantic, and you'll be like, wow, and you're curious, and you'll ask her to say more and you listen more. But later on, it'll be more like, yeah, what do you want? Okay, fine. Okay, I'll do it. And in fact, even like after sex, you're like, oh, I'm just tired. Oh, it's too hot. I'm tired, just listening. And you'll sleep. But initially, it's like after you have sex, you will hold her, kiss her, and yeah, babes, you can talk to me. Like a James Bond, after making love session, he'll just want to talk to you and be with you. But this one, once the relationship becomes stale, it's more like, oh, okay, I'm tired. And next thing you know, been there, done that. Okay, so yeah, it's like there's hardly any communication, man. Hardly any communication. And it's like the girl wants to talk more, and the guy will just feel like, okay, I'll offer her solutions. Or the guy, if he's in a bad mood, he'll, no, I just don't want to talk. I had a bad day. That's it. Number 9 is, I think, the biggest frustration that you'll feel, or the red flag is, you'll just feel that the person who was versus the person who is like, there's such a difference. And if you keep catching yourself saying, before he was like this, now he's like this, before he used to do that, now then that itself is a big red flag. Like if you keep thinking of before he was so sweet, now he's not, that's a red flag. Okay. And last, if not the least, the final one, this is a given. This is the climax or the icing on the cake. If you start feeling closer to other people more than your relationship, like instead of your boyfriend, you feel close to your friends, and you feel like talking to them more, or even worse is if you feel attracted to the member of an opposite sex, or you feel he or she is giving you more attention, he or she is talking to you more, and you're more drawn and you feel more comfortable with them, 100% the relationship will break. 100%. It's a massive red flag, because things are not working out. Some of them, even after they have an affair with somebody else, or they say, oh, it was a mistake, it was a one night thing, and it's nothing but a clue that it's not working out. You're just pushing yourself, making it work. See, overall, what I'll tell you is, um, it can be one or a combination of all these. But if your gut feeling is telling you it's not working out, where you literally have to ask somebody else about the relationship, means it's not working out. And I'll tell you this, just keep this much in mind. When you're young, all the choices that you make is with a younger person. And the chances that it's not going to work out are exceptionally high. That is why if you get into a relationship and you're looking for something long term, go for it after, literally after the age of 40. Until then, for guys, I'm talking about guys, just take it easy. Don't make any permanent decisions, like, especially marriage or getting a tattoo of a name or a face, which I have done. Okay. But for girls, if you're looking for a guy, I would always say go for a guy who has crossed that age where he has finished being a cowboy, finished all the adventure, where literally, he just wants to settle down and wants to get shit done. It's in a crude way, it's like he doesn't get an erection every couple of hours. He gets an erection maybe once a week. That is also good enough. Why? Because then he'll be less distracted. And very important, don't take that erection part seriously or explicitly, but it's better to have someone who knows to keep his little boy in the trouser than one who's constantly sniffing around for the next hole to enter the dragon, like they say. And yeah, someone whose priorities are in place and who knows what he's supposed to do, and he's busy. He's busy because he wants to get shit done. Overall, let me tell you, it's a process of trial and error to find the right relationship. And there's no such thing as a right relationship. It's about making it right. But I would always say that take your time. Okay, maybe if you're interested, I can make another video how to choose the right partner if you're interested. Okay, let me know in the comments below if you'd like to know. But take your time. Don't be in a hurry, especially to get married. And forget all this romantic nonsense that they put on YouTube and all that. Oh, he got down on his knees, you show the ring. Oh, so cute. Oh, this and that. That's all bullshit. Okay. Because remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's not 9 seconds. You're talking of years and years. And boredom, routine, frustrations, anger, all that comes in. So don't get into a relationship that is fun and sex and romance, and that's all that dies out. All that dies out. The only thing that remains in the end is a friend who you can talk to, work together, and who has similar goals like yours. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Special thanks to, what's her name again? BellPen13 at the rate. Thank you very much. I hope this answered your question and the video dedicated to you. And for those of you who'd like to still ask me questions, ask me anything is still there. Hey, this is your opportunity. Ask me. I'll make a video or I'll combine it together and answer them for you. Good, bad, ugly. Comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.